The IHWA Premier League is proudly brought to you by Shatterguard.com.au, Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes, and CD Dodd, scrap metal recyclers.
March 19th of this year seems like a world away, and now here at the Cockburn Ice Arena it all comes down to this, the third and deciding game of the 2021 CD Dodd Perth Premier League. Good evening everyone, and welcome to our coverage of Game 3 to see who will take out the 2021 Championship. My name is Paul Persick, and as always it is a great pleasure to have your company. As you can see in front of you on the screen, the bleachers are absolutely jam-packed to the max, and we should be in for a great contest between the two best teams of the competition in season 2021, the Flyers Blue and the Flyers Orange. They finished first and second in the competition, and the two grand final games have seen both teams have one win. Flyers Blue in Game 1 2 weeks ago over at the Perth Ice Arena. The Flyers Blue withstood an early charge and won that one 5-3. But then last week in Game 2, the Flyers Orange responded swiftly with a 7-1 thrashing of the reigning champions, and that leaves the series now down to this third and deciding game. Perth Premier League for 2021 is all thanks to our great friends at CD Dodd, Scrap Metal Recyclers, our title sponsors for 2021, and also Shutterguard, our power play sponsors. Shutterguard manufacturing German-engineered roller shutters since 1989, and of course Front Row Screens. Your number one in 2021 is Front Row Screens Sport. They've done a great job in putting together every broadcast week in, week out across the 2021 Perth Premier League season. As you can see, the Flyers Orange warming up. They are looking to back up on their hotly contested Game 2 win last week here at the Cockburn Ice Arena, where they shot 7 goals to the Flyers Blue 1. Riley Langell, he was massive, scoring a double, and he capitalised on those offensive turnovers that the Flyers Blue leaked in that first period. It netted him a double. But also watch out for the work of McLean on the outer wings. Also Yannick Lodge and Lyndon Lodge, who captained that game. He was magnificent. But the reigning champions, well, they're going to have to put in a better effort, because their showing last week here at the Cockburn Ice Arena was really out of the reigning champions' character, especially when you've got a lineup as star-studded as the Flyers Blue. You've got Mark McKidger, who played for the first half of the season but hasn't played much since. Liam Jeffries, Richard Lamb, Jordan Kairos, he was held to just one. He scored the only goal for the Blues in that 7-1 loss last week. Ben Brote, who tried absolutely everything but received little support from Brett Jolly and Ryan Langell, doing everything they can on defensive ice, but they were leaking goals left, right and centre. Richie Lamb on the outer wing. He's led this side from the front, but he was really hounded in that defensive zone by the Flyers Orange offence that was led by the likes of McLean, Lodge, Tanner, and also the rookie Cameron Smith, who had valuable contributions on the offensive ice. But the Flyers Orange, their morale is boosted this week, and just in time for Game 3 too. Alistair Punler, their regular captain, he is back after spending the last month out of action due to injury. It was a bit touch and go during the week, but they were confident that he will play. And as a matter of fact, he will be tonight, unless some last-minute change has occurred. Teams are about to conclude their warm-up now. Flyers Blue under Bruce Ross, and the Flyers Orange, led by Michaela Fellows, will no doubt be determined to get the championship this year. Flyers Orange looking to redeem themselves after falling out in the semi-final. And the Flyers Blue aiming for back-to-back championships. What is going to be a very heated contest here at the Cockburn Ice Arena. It is certainly going to be on for young and old. The crowd is absolutely jam-packed here tonight, soaking in what is a great atmosphere on a Friday night as the teams are about to line up for the national anthem by their centre ice baselines in front of the flags on the Australian states and territories, as we get ourselves set for game number 3. Richie Lamb and Lyndon Lodge, so there has been a last-minute change. Alistair Punler was set to return this week, but he is not playing. And so that'll leave Lyndon Lodge to skip at the side as we get set for the Australian National Anthem on centre ice.
As you know, we're all tied up. Home side. West Coast Flyers blue, tie. One game. West Coast Flyers orange, one game. All on the line tonight. Good luck to both teams. Now I'd like to ask everyone to be upstanding for the Australian national anthem.
National Anthem being sung by the players and the crowd here tonight. And now the players are going to get themselves into position for the start of what is the third and deciding game in this 2021 CD Dodd Perth Premier League Grand Final Series. No second chances. It's all or nothing. All on the line for both teams. The Blues aiming for back-to-back championships, while the Flyers orange are looking to complete a year of redemption. Players on their last huddle. Harry Tanner, Jamie Campbell amongst it there. Jamie Campbell, hasn't he been magnificent on the defensive end across this 2021 season? Guarding those entries inside the offensive slots and freeing the puck back onto centre ice, allowing the Flyers orange wingmen to set up chances in attack. Flyers orange break from their huddle, as do the Blues. Expect a lot of noise from this crowd tonight. Let us know where you're watching from, by the way, whether it be anywhere here in Western Australia, around the nation and around the world, live on front row screens. Our Facebook and YouTube page. We should be in for an absolute banger this evening here at the Coburn Ice Arena. And it's going to be Cox and Webster to start things off tonight. It is the game that will decide who takes out the title in 2021. The puck's about to drop, and let's get it on. It's game 3 of this grand final series. Flyers orange through Campbell, get that first entry in attack, but it's chopped back onto the defensive zone. But the referee already had the hand up. And we'll go to the Flyers orange attacking zone. And this will give the Flyers orange a little early edge. The Blues safeguarding that slot with 3 across the middle area. Cox wins that second face-off. It's out to Jolly. Kairos plays it along the outer wing. Is it going to be an icing call? Yes, it will. Went past 2 lines. And again, the Flyers orange will have the puck in their attacking zone. Puck on the inner wing. The Langell boys checking each other out early on the Flyers orange defensive zone. Campbell almost being upended by Kairos, but the referee has got the hand up. And again, the Flyers orange will have the puck in their attacking zone at the cabin 401 end. Ruck and Jeffries battling it out in the face-off. Ruck wins it. It comes out there to Georgiev. That one wide of the right post. Now the Blues can clear it. Wilson. Stick chopped off. Wilson again. Out to Hazelhurst. No icing call made. Lyndon Lodge, the captain. Over the last month, he's let the side whirl. He goes wide to McLean, and now they look to open up centre ice, but well played by Brote to get the defensive turnover. Lodge takes it away, back to the goal line. Lodge losing that one to Wilson. Into open ice behind the goal line. Lodge now gets that one out to the open man in Ruck. Down the line to McLean. Moves it to the end boards, looking for that chance. It was Jacob Ruck, but it came out to Ben Brote. Back and forth on centre ice it goes. McLean playing that one back, but it was to the open man in Jeffries. Back to Kairos. Got checked by Jacob Ruck, and now the Flyers orange using that physicality to their advantage. McLean. Oh, and a hard hit. Kairos, that was head first on the plexiglass. Lucky he's okay. Lamb hoists it out of defensive ice. Ruck. No, it was Kelly rather. Head-eye check from Kairos as soon as he hoisted it back onto attack. And the Blues with the open space on the inner wing. It comes to Cox. Lovely cross-ice pass. Healy hoists it to his advantage. But where are the targets inside the slot? Healy's forced to play back. It was intended for Kairos. And now, Jolly on defensive ice, just manning that one steadily. He was under a bit of pressure. Bypassed the pack of three there. Tanner was involved, so was Kairos. And they're opening it up again. Another cross-ice pass was intended for Jolly. Tortoise, rather. But the referee making the icing call. They'll go back to the Blues attacking zone. Another chance for the reigning champions. Blues offence really suffered a lot in that game last week. They relied very heavily on Kairos in that low slot. He only scored one. He's definitely going to need that support from guys like Maybe, Chapman, and even Nurich as well. He's only played in the last month or so since returning to the side. And here he is. Nurich plays it inside to Chapman. Nurich gets it back. Onto the outer wing. Right point comes Healy. His shot ricochet off Kelly, and now the Blues again with the extra players out the back. Jolly. Oh, and inside the slot. It's a scramble for it, favouring the Flyers orange in that 2-on-1. Will there be an icing call? No, it won't, because Jolly came up to meet it. Maybe under pressure from Langell, and now it goes back on the right point. There was Kelly firing it out towards the house, but Flyers Blue and who lose it themselves. Webster goes back to centre point, hoists it back into the slot. Langell with the backhand. Well done by Wilson to chop that one off on the defensive slot. Jeffries flicks it out to Brote. Goes wide, but there were three Flyers orange players around it. One of them is Campbell. Into the open man in Webster. And now plays it along the end boards. Langell up against Healy behind the goal line. Referee's got the hand up, and it is against Healy. And it looked like there was some high contact with the stick in the arms there. So Healy's going to be sent to the penalty box as a result. And so that'll be the first of our Shutterguard power plays for the evening. And the Flyers orange will have first use of this situation for the next 2 minutes. What can the Flyers orange do to manufacture this chance? The Blues going to have to defend for their lives, especially in this power play. Lodge onto Webster from left point. Back onto centre point where Lodge is. They go out wide. Yannick Lodge. Lodge boys tipped to do a lot of damage in this grand final series, and they've done just that, especially in that second game. Webster. Back onto Lodge. Look at the space they're generating, but it was just out of Webster's reach, that cross-ice pass, and now Webster just dragging that one back. Back onto Lodge. Yannick Lodge, twisting and turning. Gets past Cox. Penetrates the deep inside of the slot. Going down low, Hazelhurst, inside goes Jacob Ruck, and Jacob Ruck strikes first for the Flyers Orange. Just what they were after. They were desperate inside the slot. They put the Blues under pressure, and they had 3 players all around the house. And that gives the Flyers Orange the start that they were after. Jacob Ruck, he was among the goal scorers last week. As we go to the CD Dodd replay, there was 1, 2, 3 on the lower end of the slot. Jacob Ruck on the 3rd attempt tipped that one in from inside the crease and gets the first one on the board for the Flyers Orange. A marvellous penalty goal. And that sees them lead at 1-0. Just under 13 minutes left in this opening period. We've played 7 and a bit minutes on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Now the Blues hungry to respond. Wilson just wide of the left post there. Broad slaps it back to the goal line. He didn't get all of it, and that's where Smith was able to provide the turnover. But Broad goes wide, goes looking for Jeffries inside the slot, but well played by Ruck to pressure Jeffries out. Ruck looking for a double. He shoots. Great save by McCann. Looking to tip that one in was Dave Ruck. Ruck got checked by Wilson. McLean to Ruck inside the slot. Plenty of chances early on for the Flyers Orange now. Healy just hoists it gently back to Jeffries. And he and Healy linked up. Brote, he fires it, and Ben Brote gets the quick response for the reigning champions. That deadly left hand has done it again. And that levels it up for the reigning champions. As we see on the CD Dodd replay, that link up on the outer wing from Jeffries and Healy worked well. It opened up space on centre point, and Ben Brote. But a little side check as soon as he slapped that in from the centre point. That was absolutely marvellous from Brote. He is true to his form as a long shooter to goal. And that levels things up for the reigning champions. Just about a minute and a half after the Flyers Orange opened the scoring through Jacob Ruck. Just joining us for the first time, we welcome you to the Coburn Ice Arena, and you are in for a massive treat tonight. And it started off just as everyone had expected, with the Flyers Orange and the Flyers Blue playing in this 3rd and deciding game of this grand final series. And there is going to be a face-off on the inner circle. 4 to 3 shots on target in favour of the Flyers Orange early on. Tanner wins it. Loses it out to Chapman. Deflected towards the crease. Potvin. McCann just steadying that one. Leaves the crease open. Big mistake. Almost allowing an easy goal. Lamb and Nurich. Was he tripped up? Yes, he was, but not according to the referee. And it is easily saved by Mark McCann. McCann stoning that one in inside the crease to stop what would have been an easy chance to goal, because that crease was open only briefly when McCann deflected that one off only to the path of a couple of Flyers Blue players. Webster. Onto the big man in Campbell. Lodge. Nice breakout to the outer wing. Lodge from behind the goal line gets a nice frontal check. Webster inside. Webster gets another one for the Flyers Orange. Kieran Webster, hasn't he been magnificent in attack? And that makes the score 2-1 with less than 10 minutes to go. It's been a goal feast in the early going, as we see on the CD Dodd replay. Look at the space that Webster was able to create inside the slot. He was just kept on his own. No direct checking from the Blues in that defensive end whatsoever, especially when Webster's been regarded as such an effective weapon. And the Flyers Orange make it 2-1. With under 9 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Face-off being won by the Flyers Orange. Campbell puts it out to the rookie in Smith. Has he been a sensation in 2021? Jolly hoists it to the outer wing, but the Flyers Orange have the numbers. Healy from just inside the goal line. Turned over. Ruck. McCann making a good save, but Campbell's there to retrieve it. McLean couldn't get that one to go. Broad looking for that long open ice pass where Jeffries was suited to be the cherry picker on that occasion. The Flyers Orange again push it back into attack. It's back and forth on the offensive half for the Flyers Orange. Back to the goal line where Broat mans it. Broad out wide. It comes to Wilson. He's outpaced by Ruck. Pushes it back to Kelly, but it was turned over by Jolly. Chapman from right point, looking for that long slap shot, but he didn't get all of it. Physical presence on the goal line. Jeffries getting involved. Puck comes out to McLean from the defensive end now, and they are away. McLean just hoists it back to the crease. And that's where McCann was able to just flick that one steadily and allow Healy on the defensive breakout. Georgiev onto Kelly. He's got him off the leash now. Runs straight into Hazelhurst there and allows the Flyers Blue to manufacture another defensive turnover. Here comes Nurich. Tries to play it off his opposing man. Kelly checks him out. Referee saying, get on with it, thank you. Hazelhurst now. Long hoist pass back onto their attacking zone, but Lodge read it well. Cross ice to the open man on centre ice. Tanner onto Kelly. Kelly, long wrist shot from right. Tanner inside the slot, but to no avail. Tanner rebounds behind the goal line. Here comes Jolly. Plays it off the sideboards. Langell. Cross ice pass to maybe, but he couldn't control that one fully enough. Kelly just slaps it out of centre ice, and now the Flyers Blue will look to generate a chance. It comes out to Langell, but there is an icing call. That's going to go in the Flyers Orange favour. 4 to 6 shots on target in favour of the Orange here this evening. I'm going to say hello to William Brown Hutchison, Bill and Julie checking in from Karratha. Hello to all the good folk over in Karratha. And Jeffrey Allen Rothjeff in Marangaroo. Shout out to all those in Mangaroo as well. And also Mark Detox saying, let's get it on. Oh, well, we certainly are getting it on the rink tonight with these two teams fighting it out for the 2021 CD Dodd Perth Premier League trophy. Will it be the Blues back-to-back, or will the Flyers Orange complete that season of redemption? Cox with a lovely backhander onto Kairos. He goes on his own off the left post. And now Langell plays it off to Cox, but he mistimed the control. Webster. He has scored one. He's looking for a double. Wrist shot from the centre. Doesn't get it. Webster, beautiful setup to Yannick Lodge from the corner inside. Langell scores. Well, they've got a nice good run going here, the Flyers Orange. Riley Langell, who scored a double last week in Game 2, has fired off another one for the Flyers Orange, as you see on the CD Dodd replay. You have to say that goal was initiated by Webster with that cross-ice pass from the edge to Yannick Lodge, who fired it towards the crease, deflected off McCann's gloves, and then coming in for the second chance tip-in was Riley Langell, who gives the Flyers Orange a 3-1 advantage. They've got a nice run here. They've scored 2 of the last 3. Ruck out of the face-off. Could he get another one? No, it's off the pads of McCann. Ruck and Healy going forward. Here comes Jeffries from the defensive end. Jeffries breaks free inside the slot, and Jeffries, just like that, Liam Jeffries has the second for the Flyers Blue and brings it back to 2-4 with just under 4 minutes to go, as we see on the CD Dodd replay. That is a fine solo effort from Jeffries. Goes past Smith there. Great control of the puck. And what a solo effort that was from the champion. Liam Jeffries getting his first of the night and joining Ben Broad on the scorers list to make it 4-2. 3-2 rather. Lodge fires from right point. That one just past the right post. 5-10 in favour of the Flyers Orange in terms of the shots on target. Never wonder who has had control, especially in the last 10 minutes of this opening period. The scramble is won by Healy. Healy from right corner, off the post and onto the net above. And we'll have ourselves another face-off here with under 3 minutes to go of this opening period. Well, you wanted an eventful start, and that is what you've got tonight. 3 goals to 2 in this opening period. Lamb checked by Kelly, who in turn fell down himself. Hazelhurst from behind the goal line. Kairos. Kairos on the defensive end. Cox almost turned that one over. It went back to Hazelhurst. Lamb, the skipper. Down the wings. Kairos finds an opening on the centre. He shoots, and again it goes onto the net above with under 2 minutes left. Face off on the inner circle of the attacking zone. Broden Webster in the face off. Broke barges his way through from the back of the net. Lodge. Onto Yannick Lodge. He's done tremendous damage on the offensive end. Webster. Back to Yannick Lodge. He fires. Past the left post, but the referee's got the hand up. And it's some contact in the arms there, illegal contact. And that is against Sam Wilson. And that'll mean Wilson will spend the rest of the first period in the box. And that is going to be handy from a Flyers Orange point of view. The Flyers Blue in the last power play did concede that goal to Kieran Webster, to Jacob Ruck rather. Face off won by the Blues, and they rescue themselves out of the trough here. Lodge, with just under 40 seconds remaining in this opening period. Webster couldn't trap it, and it's onto open ice on the defensive zone, but Lyndon Lodge, the captain, comes up to meet it. Good break out of defence. Generates space in that attacking zone. Off to Riley Langell. Intended cross ice for Ruck, but well defended by Jeffries. Lodge transfers it to centre point. Cross ice to Webster. Comes back to Ruck looking for the double. That might well have been the last shot. Ruck, cross ice, deep inside the slot. There's a scramble for it. Players bumping like nobody's business as the buzzer goes to end what was a very eventful opening period in this deciding game of the Grand Final Series. 3-2 is the scoreline in favour of the Flyers Orange against the reigning champions. And this crowd has really lapped it up in the first 20 minutes of this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with all the second period action here from the Coburn Ice Arena right after this.
Shatterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shatterguard.com.au.
Welcome back to the Coburn Ice Arena. At the end of the first period, it is 3-2 in favour of the Flyers Orange. As we take you now to some of the highlights, thanks to CD Dodd. It was a very eventful first 20 minutes where the Flyers Orange were able to strike through through Jacob Ruck. And then Kieran Webster was able to set up a goal and then score himself. Possibly the best passage from the Flyers Orange occurred in those first 20 minutes when Kieran Webster played the puck out wide, found some space, went with a cross-ice pass to Yannick Lodge, who fired towards the goals, and then again, Riley Langell was able to make the most of the loose puck inside the goal crease and fire that one to the back of the net and score the Flyers Orange second. 11-6 shots on target as well. That's another important number to consider, showing that the Flyers Orange have done a lot more in that attacking zone than what the Flyers Blue have done. Although the Blues were able to reel off some good chances, hence they scored 2 in response. With Ben Broughton, Liam Jeffries, shows that the Flyers Blue are not going to go down without a fight. They don't want to go down. They want back-to-back championships. And their determination is evident early, despite trailing on the scoreboard 3-2. Certainly has been a game so far, and then some. Shout out as well to Paul McCann, president of IHWA. In fact, he's right alongside me too, just by the commentary position, getting a great view of the action here tonight. We certainly hope you are at home, anywhere around Western Australia, the nation, and around the world. The second 20-minute interval is about to get underway. Flyers Blue trailing 3-2 in their quest for back-to-back championships. The Flyers Orange with the early ascendancy in this game. Back on the attacking zone. Webster wins that defensive scramble. That's great play. Lodge with the backhander. He releases Lyndon Lodge. Goes to the other Lodge. That's Yannick. Centre point is where the puck is at. Webster looking to transfer that one into the mid-slot where Jacob Ruck was positioned. Comes out to Webster. He fires. Did it go in? No, it was waved off. That one looked to have gone behind the line, but the Flyers Orange a little bit unlucky there. Cross-ice pass releasing Langell inside the crease, but he's going to play it back. He's got Lyndon Lodge for company. Flyers Blue defenders doing it well here, forcing the Orange back and slowing down the tempo. Keep in mind, Samuel Wilson is still inside the penalty box, but there is still about 10 seconds left on his power play time, and that is about to be killed off. It was very well done by the Flyers Blue in the start of this second period, just to slow the game down, especially on their defensive end, and the penalty is killed off. Great defense by the Blues. Cox getting physical. The referee's not going to make the penalty there. Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst, lovely cross-ice pass to the inner wing. Releasing Healy. Goes past 1, 2. He fires, but it ricocheted off Lodge. Comes to Tanner. Fires back to Langell. To the outer wing where Georgia, just lost his control there. Kairos. They're needing him to fire tonight. But again, the Flyers Orange defense very strong at this stage. But Kairos, smart play, goes out wide to Cox. But it's a 2-on-1 scramble, and they lose it as a result. Georgia was the cherry picker, but Jolly read it better. Langell trying to free the puck from defence. Smith, the rookie, and he was tripped up. Referee spotting that one right away. And if you trip a player up, whether it be with the skates or with the stick, it is going to mean an instant trip to the penalty box. And that is going to be Brett Jolly. And that'll be the third time that a Flyers Blue player has been sent to the box. No Flyers Orange player has been sent there so far in this game. And it's been the Flyers Orange that have had all the advantage. They've scored 1 from 3 in power play situations, and there's a bit of a delay at the moment. Liam Jeffries there looking to go in, but he's not allowed. Or maybe he's just exchanging with a stick. He's just getting a new stick. Is Liam Jeffries. And the time clock will continue to run as well with this power play that is going on. It's on the Flyers blue defensive end. It's played to the sideboards, but the Flyers orange have a player out the back of the puck. It's Smith. He plays it wide on the outer wing to Campbell. Cross ice back to Smith. Pierces the centre of slot. He shoots, but over the crossbar. He's looking to fire that one to Langell inside the slot. Tanner from behind the goal line. 2-on-1. Make it a 2-on-2. Lamb getting involved. The skipper for the Blues, and they're wanting a call there, and they're going to get it. We're just under 3 minutes played in this second period. CD Dodd scoreboard reads 3-2 in favour of the Flyers orange. No doubt the tempo has slowed down a little bit. Be a face-off by the baseline on the inner wing. Flyers orange fans giving a bit to the referee there, but they're doing a great job, the referees, as they have done all season. Webster fires it wide. Lodge from the centre. Jacob Ruck. Jacob Ruck scores again. Ruck has a double. And the Flyers orange get the first goal of the second period, make it a 4-2 lead for last year's semi-finalists. They are in control of this game, and no wonder they are jubilant. You don't want to get complacent because this Flyers blue side will come back. You can bet this. But the Flyers orange, for the moment, have got that important advantage. Again, it's that work inside the low slot that is really hurting the Flyers blue at this stage. And the orange, they are just taking every chance and making it count. Jacob Ruck with a double to back up his goal in the first period, and that makes it 4-2. 5 minutes into this opening period, this second period, and again, that is from a power play situation. So 2 from 3 in the power play situation. That will hurt Bruce Ross and the Flyers blue. Webster, can he get another one? Well defended by Healy, using the body well. Good stick checking as well from Healy. That forces Webster to fire it into open ice now. Campbell, he hoists it up, but it was onto the net above. Didn't have a lot of space as well, but the referee in prime position. And in the meantime, turn the volume up and enjoy the sights and sounds of Grand Final Game 3 of the CD Dodd PPL. Sights and sounds of the CD Dodd Perth Premier League as the referee has made another penalty call, and this time it is against McLean for a trip-up. And for the first time, the Flyers orange will have the power play situation against them.
My bad, boys.
And the big man, Sean McLean, is going to have to settle into the box for 2 minutes. And this will give the Flyers blue a big chance to steer themselves back into the game. Ruck comes out of the face-off with the puck with that extra man on the ice, giving the Flyers Blue a great chance here. Brote onto Hazelhurst, but behind the play, Kairos got tripped up. Brote with a slap shot, but to no avail. Cross ice inside the side. It comes out to Jeffries, but diving down low inside the crease. Mark McCann making a marvellous save, and there's a little bit of tension going on there at the moment. Cox bickering a bit there with Lodge. And it looks as though another Flyers Orange player is going into the box. That is Lodge, the captain. He's still exchanging some pleasantries there with Kairos, so it's going to be a 5-on-3 situation. And this really gives the Flyers Blue some added zest to get back into this game. They'll have more extra space on the ice. Kairos from behind the goal line. It was the high stick while Lodge was penalised. Hazelhurst fakes the slap shot. It comes out to Brote. He goes bang. And deflected off McCann's glove for a nice save onto the net. Flyers Blue reeling back the shots on target now. They're within 4, 13-9. McLean still has time on in his penalty box. And also Lyndon Lodge, the skipper. Brote, cross ice. Hazelhurst on the edge of the slot, wide of the right post. Brote gets it back. Onto Kairos now. Jeffries. Lovely pass behind the goal line. Hazelhurst. Brote, he had space aplenty. But that was a rare fresh airy from him. But Kairos in support of Brote. Flicks the puck back on the inner wing. Lovely cross-ice pass. Jeffries. Opportunity for Hazelhurst. Brote. Back to Hazelhurst. He fires. And again, a fine save, McCann. Mark McCann getting a nice round of applause from the Flyers Orange portion of the crowd. As we mentioned back in game 1 2 weeks ago, Stephen and Mark McCann, the first time in 16 years that brothers are going head-to-head in a grand final series. Cox. Ricochet off the stick of Langell on the front end of the stick. He plays it out of defensive ice, but it's brought back in by Hazelhurst. Open ice pass back towards the attacking zone. McCann's left the crease exposed. Very ambitious move by McCann, but it's paid off. Hazelhurst releases that man. Cox plays it wide. Inside the slot. Comes into Kairos. Just above the crossbar there. Kairos again. Up against the big man in Campbell. Cross ice intended for Hazelhurst. All the penalties are being killed off. Back to 5-on-5. Flyers Orange at full strength again. Jolly on the defensive goal line. Kairos, his cross-ice pass. Ricochet off Langell. Another opportunity presenting itself, but an open ice pass will be taken in by Jolly behind the goal line. Off the sideboards, comes to Kairos. Turned over from Langell. Ruck and Healy. Ruck. He's got 2 to his name. Will he get a hat-trick? Frees it out of the congestion. Played back by Healy, but the Flyers Orange have got 2 players around it. One of them was Ruck. Lodge. McLean linking up with Jacob Ruck. McLean goes cross-ice to Ruck. Was he tripped up? Was Ruck? Referees say yes. And at the same time, the net was dislodged in the process. And the referees will put that net back. We'll take you to the CD Dodd replay of that one. As you see here, Ruck and McLean linking up very well. Did maybe push Ruck down inside the slot. I'll let you make your own judgments on that one. And according to the referee, he did. And as it turned out, Braden Maybe is going to spend 2 minutes in the box. So that is the 4th power play for the Flyers Blues against them. And the Flyers Orange have scored 2 from this power play situation. That's their strength at the moment. Smith from outside. One ricochet off a couple of flies. Blue defenders now. McLean. And Healy one-on-one. Smith again from the inside. Tanner. Plays the puck off the sideboards. And Campbell trying to go for a low stick there on Jolly. But it won't do anything good. And Jolly's now going to spend some time in the box, believe it or not, as a result of that. So it's going to be 5-on-3 this time in the Flyers' orange favour. And so an opportunity here for the Flyers' orange, less than 50 seconds to score out of a 5-on-3 situation. The Blues had a chance earlier, but they couldn't get that one done. Will it be for the Flyers' orange? But the Flyers' blue, they're going to defend for their lives here. McCann flicks it forward to Lodge. Nice breakout from Lodge. Look at the extra space that the Flyers orange can manufacture these chances out of. Lodge from centre point. He fires. Great save, McCann. Inside goes his teammate there in Tanner, but to no avail. Healy tries to break free. On to Langell. Cross ice. Ruck. No, that's Lodge rather. Webster. Centering to Lodge. Here's Yannick. Inside. Webster off the post. And now Lodge. Oh, a nice side check there from Hazelhurst and a bit of pushing and shoving to go on with. Ruck looking for the hat trick. But again wide of the post. 14-10 shots on target so far in this game. Open ice pass. The cherry picker there is Healy. Up against Lyndon Lodge. Great defence by the Orange. And one penalty has been killed off. Maybe he's back on the bench. And taking his place is Kairos. Kairos wide. Lodge inside the attacking slot. It comes out to Webster, and the referee has got the hand up from centre ice, signalling another penalty call. Been a lot of them, no doubt about it, in this second period, and that is against Riley Langell of the Flyers Orange. So that'll be some time in the penalty box for Langell as well. The attacking dynamo. In the meanwhile, it's back to 5-on-4 in favour of the Blues. And now 4-on-4 with Jolly's penalty still to expire. Jolly for the Blues and Langell for the Orange. Face off on the inner circle of the attacking zone for the Blues. It's won by the reigning champs. Penalty now being killed off for the Blues. It's now back to 5-on-4 in favour of the champs. Wilson and McLean. It's one out by McLean. Flicks it back onto open ice. And as you see, a rogue stick on the defensive zone for the Blues. They play it wide to Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst plays the puck on centre point, backhanded to Jeffries. Kairos, he shoots! And wide of the right post, McLean, did he get tripped up? Refs say no. Hazelhurst. Brote playing with patience. With under 4 minutes left, Jeffries out wide. He's got Kairos in space. It's a scramble for it. Smith getting involved. Jeffries also wanting it. Flyers Orange come out with it. They hoist it back to left point. That's where Hazelhurst can do some damage. He fires. Centre of the slot. It's a scramble for it. Going low is Kairos. No! Brote. Can't get it either. So 3 chances going begging. Despite the power play situation being in their favour, Hazelhurst shoots from centre point. But what a great effort from the Flyers Orange defence there, withstanding all those shots in the power play situation. And we'll have ourselves a face-off on the inner circle with just under 3 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. What certainly a tense game that we've been having here. Certainly has had all its happenings thus far. Still got the end of this second and the third period to go to determine our champion. So hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. We sit back on the centre ice. Lodge. He has some space. Use of the leg from Hazelhurst. That looked illegal. Yes, it was. And as you see, Hazelhurst was diving low to try and save the puck from going into the net. Unfortunately, for him, it was deemed illegal. And a shout out from John Bittner. And he says, I think your mate needs a glass of water, got a bit of a cough. Yes, thank you for informing me, John, as you might have known. And it's not COVID, I can assure you. So the Flyers Blue have steered themselves back in terms of the shots on target. 14 apiece now with less than 2 minutes to go. Rob Hazelhurst in the penalty box, and that makes it 5. Lodge. Lodge boys doing damage. Inside. Ruck comes into Lodge. And down low again. Stephen McCann. Making a very good save under pressure. Down to the last minute and a half of this game on the CD Dodd scoreboard. It certainly has been a barnstormer. 4-2. Webster. Cross ice. Lodge. Goes bang. And again, Stephen McCann kept his eye on the prize with a fine save. It'll be Brote and Smith. Starting out in this face-off, Smith pushes forward. Out to Brote. Nicely handled by Lodge. Webster. Backhander, down to 40 seconds. Lodge comes out, inside, comes Ruck. No, doesn't get it. Great defense by McCann and Jolly. Webster. Yannick Lodge. Either side boards. What chance is he going to manufacture? Healy forcing him back. That's great defense by Healy. To center point. Lodge fires. Inside. Lodge scores. And right on the death of the second period, Yannick Lodge again from center point with a deadly slap shot. Damages the scoreboard. And that gives them a 5-2 lead at the end of the second. The Flyers Orange on track to break the Flyers Blue chance of back-to-back titles, but there is still 15 minutes to go. It's anybody's game. Who is going to take out the championship? You'll find out right after the break here at the Coburn Ice Arena, where it's the Flyers Orange leading 5-2 over the reigning champs.
Shatterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shatterguard.com.au.
Welcome back to the Coburn Ice Arena. Only one period to go to determine our 2021 CD Dodd PPL champions. And it looks as though the Flyers Orange, they have got the ascendancy. They lead 5-2. It was a 2-0 second period. The Flyers Blue had chances aplenty, but those penalties against them really hurt. In total, they have had 5 power plays against them, and from 2, they have conceded penalty goals. When Kairos, he's been held down. Jeffries and Broad have been great weapons inside that attacking zone. Broad getting plenty of chances in with that deadly slap shot, but he hasn't received a lot of support. McCann has been put under a lot of pressure inside the goal crease tonight, especially leaking those 5 goals, including that one right on the stroke of the second intermission. And the Flyers orange, they are playing with the puck a little more smoothly. They've got the tempo game going, and they're not afraid to get physical as you would want. And the Flyers orange are playing with a lot more discipline and polish in the first 2 periods. As we're about to get underway for the third and final period, will it be redemption for the Flyers orange? But don't rule out the Flyers blue. They can come back from these situations. They've done it before, but now this is where it is all on the line. The last 15 minutes of the season is go. Smith again barging his way through, getting that injury inside that offensive slot. Kelly out wide, finding Kairos. Campbell gets barged by Cox. A nice frontal check. Campbell pushes it forward, but only as far as Healy for the Blues. Kairos now. Kairos forced behind the goal line. Healy, great play. Lane Jewell off the post. Looking for that low tip in. Healy, great play in regaining the puck. Kairos. They're going to go across ice to Lane Jewell, but to no avail. Hoisted back out of defence, but Healy's able to regather. He shoots. Off the pads of McCann inside the goal crease. A nice round of applause too. Chapman barging in for the Blues. But brought down by his number 9 counterpart in Ruck. On centre ice, players getting physical. Ruck with the open ice pass towards the attacking goal line. Nice side check from Healy. He gathers and gets that one out to Chapman on the inner wing. On defensive side. And an icing call is going to be made on the defensive side for the Flyers orange. And it'll go back to their attacking zone. And the referee on that attacking end of the Blues just talking to some of the players about entering the ring a bit prematurely, so to speak. Ruck plays it to Jacob Ruck. He's looking for a hat-trick. On the outer wing, Kairos comes up to meet it. Kairos, nice solo breakout. Plays it to his advantage, but he's going to get covered by Potvin, who's been interchanging again. This is a good strategy to keep as many fresh legs on the ice as possible. McCann flicks that one in front of Lamb. Murich, lovely cross-ice pass to Chapman. He breaks free from centre ice. Maybe. He's got Hazelhurst for cover. And it goes onto the net above. Wilson out wide to Lamb on centre ice. It comes back out to Wilson on the edge. Brote. On to Yannick Lodge now. How can he present that chance? He shoots, but it's saved off the gloves of McCann inside the crease. Lodge looking for the second chance, but Hazelhurst rebounds on the defensive end. He plays it wide. Broad on the defensive side. And Wilson following up with a little pushing and shoving as well. Langell on the outer wing on offense. He goes for it from the corner, very ambitious. Webster back to the offensive goal line, finding Langell. Langell plays it to the defensive boards. Well played in the end there by Webster. Webster gets it back on the center of the slot. Broad covers that one off in defense brilliantly. 3 minutes have gone in this final period. The Flyers orange leading at 5-2. And are itching ever closer to that 2021 championship. But the Flyers blue, they haven't given in no effort. They've really done everything that they can tonight but they've just been overrun at the moment by a strong Flyers orange side. Not the defensive side for the Blues. It comes out to Jeffries, who flicks it down the wing to Kairos. Kairos on the slot, but it ricochet off Campbell. Campbell rebounds it on the defensive end to Tortoise. Plays it to the open ice. Back in attack for the Orange. Georgiev gathers from behind the goal line. He's checked wide by Jolly. And now the Blues rebound. Healy goes cross ice to Cox. He's back on attack. He fires, but wide of the left post. Cox goes back to Langell, to Kairos. Kairos from the centre and off the post. Healy. And it's onto the net above. And we'll have ourselves another face-off on the attacking zone for the Blues. I'd also like to send a shout out to a couple of viewers who are watching all the way in Nova Scotia in Canada. It was great homeland for ice hockey around the world. So shout out to all over in Nova Scotia and, of course, the whole country of Canada who are enjoying the game. Kelly points it back onto the defensive zone for the Blues. Healy plays it well. Off the sideboards, out to Jeffries. Jolly. Maybe. Off the sideboards. Ruck down the wing. Nurich. Maybe. Now they've got an opening. But where are the targets coming from? The Flyers Orange are flooding that defensive slot, and they do it well. They turn it over. Cox. Back on centre ice. Where does he go? Cox plays it wide. Checked by Lodge. Goes down to Jeffries. Well, that's maybe, rather. But he slipped up at the last moment. Going back, maybe inside the crease. Mark McCann making a nice save. 9.5 minutes to go in this game and in the season. 21 to 18 shots on target, as you can see. On top of that, electronic scoreboard. The most important part of that, 5-2 in favour of the Flyers Orange. Every second counting down brings them every second closer to a championship. At the Blues, they're not going to go down without a fight. Langell, nice little flick to Yannick Lodge. Goes past one, goes past two, but couldn't get past the third, and that being the number 3 in Hazelhurst. Kairos flicks it back. Cox with the slap shot, but well wide of the right post. Hazelhurst thrusting it forward to Kairos from behind the goal line. Cox tries to go for the ambitious. Down low inside the crease, but McCann kept his eye on the prize. Makes a solid save. And both sides will make a few changes on the fly now. Under 9 minutes to go. And that's not all the big grand final coverage we've got for you on Front Row Screen Sport. Don't forget, at about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, we'll be taking you to Optus Stadium in Perth to kick off WAFL Grand Final Day. It's the Reserves Grand Final this year. It's featuring Perth and Subiaco. And you'll hear from myself, Matty Chechens, and Luke Worthington for coverage of what is going to be a banger of a day. Great way to kick off WAFL Grand Final Day for 2021. Make sure you tune in from about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning as we reach the final stage of this big festival of footy here in WA, as Wilson gives a head-high check to his opponent, and the referee, unsurprisingly, calling the penalty. And other gloves going to fly off here. Tanner getting involved with Wilson. And the referee raising the hand as a result. And it looks as though there's going to be players heading to the box. Yes, I think Wilson is getting sent off because he initiated the contact anyway. Those penalties against them have really hurt tonight. That's number 6 for them as a result. On that 7, rather. Considering the 5-on-3 situation we had earlier in the game. And so Wilson is going to spend 2 minutes in the box. Or is he? No, I think he's being sent off. I think he's done for the night. Yes, he is. And Chapman's going to sit in the box in his place by the looks of things. And Sam Wilson, who's just taking his 2 sticks. Two minutes in the box. Being confirmed, of course, he's just taking the 2 sticks that he's got with him and maybe replacing them. The Flyers Orange have the puck with them. Just over 8 minutes to go in this game. The Flyers Orange, maybe they're just wanting to chew up as much time as they can and slow down the tempo. It's been a tempo game that the Flyers Orange have been controlling ever since the end of the first period. Webster fires from right point. Gets cleaned up by Brote. Inside, goes Smith. What a way to cap off a season like his if he could score, but not to be. Ruck! To no avail there, and again the Flyers Orange rebound it with that extra man on the rink. The big man in Campbell fires across ice past Lodge, fakes the slap shot, goes for the second attempt. He goes to Langell. Langell scores. And Langell gets a double. And you can officially say, signed, sealed, and delivered for the Flyers Orange. The championship is coming their way in 2021. And that makes it 6-2. With 7.5 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Look at them. They can start celebrating now. And the championship will be coated in orange in 2021. Kayla Fellow's side, they are going to be celebrating tonight, the Blues. They controlled the competition. All this season, but unfortunately at the last hurdle, they will go down. But they keep putting on the effort. They are a champion side, the Flyers Blue. They've always given 110%, even when they've been dominated by the opposition. And tonight, unfortunately for them, is just one of those nights. But they'll learn from this, and they'll be back hungrier than ever in 2022. 7.5 minutes still to go in this game. It's a 6-2 advantage that the Flyers Orange have got. Kairos from out wide. Great stick checking by Campbell there. He hoists it back onto centre ice. That's where Lamb retrieves it. Langell, cross-ice pass, ricochet off Hazelhurst. It was intended for Kairos. Langell with a backhander. Kairos trapped in the 2-on-1. Kairos won it out though. Ricochet off Cox. Off the sideboards goes Campbell to McLean. Hazelhurst now on the defensive end. He fires it to Kairos, who's on the break. Forced to ease up the speed a little bit there. Cross-ice pass towards Nurich on the centre of the slot. Doesn't get a lot of it. Maybe rebounds off the boards and... referee's waving their hand. And the referee's just stating that there were 6 men on the rink at one time, which is not allowed. I'd have to say the Blues would be a little bit stiff in that one. In that last click, there were 5 men, but 6 men at one time, this, of course, is forbidden under PPL rules. And that is Braden Maybe, as it turned out. And that'll mean another 2-minute penalty against the Blues. That's pretty much been the major letdown for the reigning champions. Those penalties at the wrong time, hurting their chances to score. And that subsequently has allowed the Flyers Orange just flood the slot and do some damage on a consistent basis on the scoreboard as the Blues win it out. Lodge on the defensive zone. On the breakout from the defensive zone. He fires it from right point. Well wide of the post. Jolly rebounds. A little bit of stick checking going on there, but the Blues recover it only momentarily. Webster. About to get caught from behind there, but he fires it off to Lodge. Lodge being forced wide by Broad. Getting stick checked by Broad as well. Healy clears him off. Open ice pass towards the defensive zone for the Orange. No icing call. Webster comes up to meet it. He's going to man it behind the goal line and flick it back to Campbell. Lodge. Ricochet off Kairos. Nice second effort from the champion goal scorer. But on the third effort, he got beaten to it by Langell. Hoisted back up to the goal line. That's where Healy can recover. Hazelhurst and Smith battling it out. Hazelhurst wins out. And now Ruck getting involved. Kairos. Nice pass out to Cox. He fires. Ricochet off a defensive player. And again, that attempt to score goes haywire. The referee got hit there with the stray puck, but he's okay. Penalty about to be killed off for the Blues. Langell. He fires. Ricochet off Healy, but there's open space in front of him. Healy goes cross ice. Ricochet off McLean. And it's deflected again off McLean. Comes to Langell. Ruck. From the right-hand side, off the pads of McCann. Cross ice, penalty's been killed off. In the meantime, McLean wide. And comes into Yannick Lodge. And that's Tanner, rather. Tanner scores. And he joins the party as well. With 4 minutes and 15 to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. You can make that 7-2. What an impressive run the Flyers Orange have been on since the end of the first period. It was 3-2 at the end of the first. And the Flyers Orange have since added in, can you believe it, 5 goals. Oh, 4 goals rather. Again, the Flyers Orange pushing towards that attacking zone. Chapman almost got caught head high by Georgiev. The puck is stray on the baseline. Played by Cox. Onto open ice with under 4 minutes to go. The Flyers Orange, they can smell that championship coming their way. Lamb. Out to Jolly. Straight back onto centre ice. Nurich, who's been quiet tonight. And so is Chapman. Lamb barges his way past. Blake Georgiev. Kelly. Slams it onto open ice. On the defensive goal line comes Jolly. Maybe grinding it on the boards. It's hoisted onto the net above, hence we've got ourselves another face-off going. With just over 3 minutes remaining in the game and in the season. It's Blake Georgiev, by the looks of things, going to be sent to the penalty box. So 5-on-4 for the next couple of minutes. This time in favour of the Blues, who have not scored since the first period. Kairos been held goalless, so is Healy, and so has Brett Jolly. Hard slap out of that defensive zone. Brote, nice back check on Lodge. That allows the Blues to rebound through Hazelhurst. Jeffries releases Kairos from left point, pushes it back to Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst, slap shot by Brote, saved by McCann off his pads. And deflecting onto the net above. Face off on the outer circle. The Flyers blue attacking zone. A 5-on-4 situation in the Blues. They've got it right where they want it, but it is too little too late. Kairos, Brote fakes the slap shot, comes out to Hazelhurst. Goes low inside the slot. Cox looking to barge in. Again, Mark McCann with the number 1 on his back. He makes another nice save. Cox wins the face-off. Out to Kairos. Hazelhurst fakes it. Broad fires. And again, McCann. Magnificent save from him, considering the power of Ben Broad's deadly left hand. And he's going to get himself a lot of plaudits from the fans tonight, especially with the hard work he has put in as goaltender this evening. Cox again wins another face-off. It comes out to Broad. He's going to go for that play again to Hazelhurst. Goes cross ice to Kairos. His shot wide of the right post. Broad inside. Comes out to Kairos. McCann. This time in mid-air, making another great save under pressure. Out of defence. Broad and Hazelhurst again linking up. Hazelhurst on the breakout. Goes past 3, but he's forced back. Broad fires again. And inside the slot, Kairos got collected from Lodge and McCann. Cross ice to the open man. Broad onto Kairos. Goes bang. McCann again. Simply unbelievable. What an amazing effort from McCann. He's pulled off save after save after save, especially low in the slot, and getting a well-deserved round of applause each time. What about that one on Kairos? And Lyndon Lodge is going to the box as well as a result of that preceding play. And so it'll be 5-on-3. But it won't matter to them, as we're inside the last 2 minutes of this matchup. And of course, the 2021 season. Played back into open ice by Smith. McCann leaves the crease exposed, but he's just manning that steadily behind the goal line. It's going to give Hazelhurst a chance to break free. Hazelhurst with a 5-on-3 situation with a lot of space in the centre. Broad again fires it off the Hazelhurst. They've tried it a lot tonight. Deflected by Campbell. Back onto Broad. He shoots. McCann off the pads. Jeffries onto Kairos. Going low is Broad. McCann down low makes the save again. Kairos. Broad. Oh, he faked the slap shot there. He was intending to go for the goals, but he instead went to Hazelhurst. Inside the final minute of the season. Here at the Coburn Ice Arena, the Flyers Orange can smell that ultimate success. Broad. He fires from left point, but to no avail. Jolly. Wide to Kairos. Kairos, nice little sidestep there. Goes low to Broad. And again. McCann, magnificent. In fact, I think that's a goal as well. It is a goal. But Ben Broad scores. I thought for a moment McCann has saved another one. But as it turns out, it's a Ben Broad goal. And it is 3-7 to the Flyers Orange. Ben Broad scoring a double as well, but that will prove to be a mere consolation for the reigning champions, as they are about to hand over their title of champions to their arch rivals, the Flyers Orange, as Potvin slices it away. Kelly lays it to the open ice on offensive zone. It's covered by Healy and Tortoise. Ben Kelly at it again, up against Healy on the outer wing. Playing it off the sideboards was Maybe. Nurich chopped out of it. We're in the final seconds of this game and the season, but the referee can get the hand up. It's up against Kelly, I think. 9 seconds of game time remaining. 1 penalty's killed off. But we are still in power play conditions, with Bob Kelly getting some time in the box, but it's not going to matter to them. Face off, even Stevens. Kelly, he traps it. He's going to go into the attacking zone. Was he tripped up? He was. And this time it's Jolly who's on the wrong end of that call, and he's going to spend some time in the box for the last 3 seconds. So it'll be 4-on-4 to finish this game. The Flyers orange, regardless of the situation, are going to smell that ultimate success that eluded them last year in shock fashion. The side led by Michaela Fellows is going to lift the trophy in 2021. The Flyers orange will coat that title in the colour of orange. The Flyers orange are CD Dodd PPL champions of 2021. What a way to recover for the Flyers orange. After losing the first game 5-3, they have come from behind, have only conceded 4 goals in their final 2 games and scored 14 in the run of 2 games to become the brand new champions of WA Ice Hockey. And what a scene of jubilation for the brand new champs, reflected on by the noise of the crowd. They've certainly deserved it after their last 2 performances. They lost 5-3 in the first game against the determined Flyers blue side, who are proving that they had the side to be back-to-back champions. But the run in the last 2 games has been nothing short of brilliant. 14 goals to 4 in those next 2 games. A massive turnaround by them. And the crowd giving both teams a round of applause. But a lot of it is going to be reserved for the brand new champions, the Flyers orange. You can certainly feel the jubilation in the crowd. They certainly deserve it after the run that they've had in the last 2 games. And the goal scorers in this game, Flyers orange had 2 players scoring doubles. Jacob Ruck and Riley Langell. Then single goals to Yannick Lodge, Harry Tanner, and of course Kieran Webster. And of course only 2 players scored goals for the now outgoing champs in the Blues. Ben Brote and Liam Jeffries amongst the goal scorers for the Flyers blue tonight. Both teams shaking hands. And of course with the officials as well. And what has been a fantastic game. For that matter, an outstanding season of Perth Premier League Ice Hockey, all thanks to CD Dodd. Michaela Fellows there getting in amongst the celebrations. He's led this side well and deserves a championship. He's lived and breathed WA Ice Hockey. And that passion is certainly reflected on the players, especially after a season like this. Survived through 2 lockdowns and extended the season up until this day, the start of October. And it's October oranges for the Flyers orange as they take out the CD Dodd Perth Premier League title. Last year, the Flyers blue took it in 2 games. The Flyers orange, they had to do it the hard way. From second place after losing game 1. But what a way to respond. What a way to come back. And they did it very strongly, only conceding 4 goals and scoring 14 themselves in the next 2 games. And to reflect on the Flyers blue campaign, they started the season with a lot of expectations. They only won 1 from their first 4 games, and then they would only lose 2 from their next 13 games in the regular season and finish on top of the ladder. And then, of course, easily accounting for the Sharks in the semi-final. They'd easily win game 1, but have fallen in the last 2 to surrender the title. And the Flyers orange, they too only won 1 of their first 4 games. And then they had themselves a big run near the end of the season. In their last 5 games, they only lost once. And in the semi-final, they overcame the Northern Vikings 5-2. And then they lost 5-3 to the Flyers blue. But then a big turnaround going their way to win 7-1 in game 2. And then, of course, 7-3 in this third and deciding game here at the Coburn Ice Arena. We're about to take you in a moment to the presentations down on centre ice, where the Flyers Orange are going to be lifting the championship trophy in mere moments. Let's take it to Paul McCann, who's the president of IHWA, in just a moment to get the presentations underway for the brand new champions.
Hello again, everyone. We are at the conclusion of the 2021 season for the CD Dodd Ice Hockey WA Premier League competition. I'd like to congratulate both teams on Flyers and Flyers Blue for a fantastic round and indeed the whole series. Before starting off, I'd just like to make a special remark in support of our sponsor for the season this year. And that was Chris Dodd from CD Dodd Recyclers, who's made it all possible for us. The live stream and the photography that we've had has been absolutely outstanding all season. I'd just like to recognise the referees from Sydney, Matt Gregory, Jack Davies, Owen Carl, and Lee Lee.
Hope the bar's open later.
Additionally, there's a couple of other awards that are brought for Ice Hockey WA, and we traditionally present them at this particular league and game. Firstly, I'd like to call on the junior ref for 2021, that is Caleb Hughes. The senior referee for 2021 is Bruce Witt. We'll put that aside for Bruce. The next trophy is for it's called the Blue Monday Trophy. It's been presented for years to the most promising goalie of the year. Traditionally, each goalie awarded it and only awarded once. And for 2021, the most promising goalie, all things considered, was Dylan Dewar from Norway. In any competition, with the yellow thumbs up. In this case, it'll be West Coast Flyers blue. I'd like to call on the captain, number 18, Richie Lang. In the net, number 1, Steve McCann. Number 3, Rob Lazarus. Number 4, Josh Healy. The 7, Pat Nurse. Number 11, Bruce Ross. Bruce was also the outstanding coach for the Flyers football season. Number 12, number 6, Mark. Number 17, William Jeffries is here. Number 23, Jordan Powers. Number 24, Andrew Fox. Number 27, Craig Maybe. Number 36, Ben Will. 41, Sam Wilson. Sam's in the back. 88, Ryan Magdale. Captain of the victorious team, in the net, number 1, Mark McCann. Number 2, Sean McLean. Number 4, Ian Hopkins. Number 8, Bob Kelly. Number 9, Marina Rock. Number 12, Yannick Lodge. Harry Tanner, number 14. Number 16, Ryan Magdale. Number 22, Cam Smith. We've had Lyndon to my colleague executives of Ice Hockey WA, Alicia Kelly, Vice President, Duncan Lodge on my right, who's Treasurer, and Dion Shearer, who is scoring tonight as well, who's Secretary. Also, I'd just like to acknowledge the executives of all the clubs and the team executives represented tonight with me by Jill McLean, President of your West Coast Live Committee. Once again, thanks again to Chris Dodd from City Dodd Recycling, the fantastic sponsor we've had this year. And with that, I'd just like to call from Flyers Orange, Lyndon Lodge to come forward to accept the program.
That's the moment every PPL player desires for, to lift the Perth Premier League Championship trophy. And in 2021, the Flyers Orange have that ultimate privilege in achieving that victory. There, Alistair Punla, Michaela Fellows and all the team gathering for that team photo that they're going to put on that wall by the HQ of the West Coast Flyers. And the Flyers Orange this year, they've taken it from their arch rivals and they are crowned CD Dodd PPL champions for 2021. The Flyers Orange have done it in style. They've come from 1-0 down in this grand final series to take it 2-1. And in emphatic style too. What a way to do it. 7-3 in game 3. I'll take you now to some highlights to wrap up tonight's action here. It was all Flyers Orange. After the first period, it looked as though it was going to be a very tight contest with the scoreboard going 3-2 at the end of the opening period in favour of the Flyers Orange, but they added in 4 goals after the first period. They just did everything right. And the Flyers Blue, those constant penalties that went against them certainly hurt their chances. Well, that does it for the 2021 season, and what an amazing season it has been of WA Ice Hockey. We'd just like to thank, first of all, our title sponsor, CD Dodd. Great supporters of ours, not just in ice hockey, but also in local sport as well. We thank Chris Dodd and Co for their support of the PPL. Of course, Shutterguard, the sponsor of our power plays, German-engineered roller shutters. They've been manufacturing since 1989. Certainly one of the best in the business. And of course, the whole Front Row Screens team, they've done a great job in broadcasting every round of the PPL for 2021. Matt Williamson, Ryan Ramage, and all the crew, including our technicians and our cameramen, they have done a fantastic job as well. And on a personal note, it's been an absolute pleasure to bring you the call of every match that we have covered in the CD Dodd Perth Premier League in 2021 and 2021. And I've certainly hoped that the call and the broadcast has brought a lot of excitement to wherever you may be watching on a Friday night. Congratulations to the Flyers Orange. They're champions for 2021 as we wrap it up here from the Coburn Ice Arena. We hope to see you here again in 2022 as the Flyers Orange celebrate and the other 4 teams look on what might have been and look forward to 2022. On behalf of Ivo, Ryan, Matt and all the Front Row Screens team, this is Paul Persick wishing you a very good evening from the Coburn Ice Arena. Don't forget to tune in from 9 a.m. tomorrow. It's the WAFL Reserves Grand Final on WAFL Grand Final Day between Subiaco and Perth. Good night, everybody.